Hi, welcome to The Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. On this program, we look at wedding trends as well as give expert advice on different wedding topics. My name is Ruth Egbejule, saying welcome to today's edition. So our topic today is importance of a content creator at a wedding. Importance of a content creator at a wedding. These days, it's now a trend that you attend a wedding and you see different people, camera guys, content creators, they are always at the forefront of every event at the wedding because everybody wants to capture the scene. Everybody wants to ensure that, oh, I'm the first person who is going to post the kissing part. I'm the first who's going to post the part where the couples will cut on the cake and what have you. Back in the days, we used to have just videographers who would come cover the wedding. But in recent times, trends are changing. We started to have the newbies that we call the content creators. What do they do at weddings? We will find out. That is why my guest is already in the studio. It's my pleasure to introduce Glory Bernard. And her brand name is Edited by Taylor. She's a content creator. Not just a content creator, but a good one at that because her content are out of this world.
Thank you very much,
Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much, Bob.
So how you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you sure you're fine?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so Taylor, you are a content creator. What is that?
Okay, we post or we create content that are relatable to our audiences. We create relatable content and we create creative content, like content that are short and very relatable to our online audience.
So are you saying that a videographer cannot do that?
No, a videographer can, but they focus more on the technical parts, the cinematic structures. Like they focus more on a whole lot of things than we, the content creators. So it's a whole different thing.
So again, some people have said that, content creators, they get to post like timely. How true is that?
It's very true because our contents are short. And our main posting platforms are usually social media, the TikTok, the Instagram, the WhatsApp. So we make our contents very short, so it's relatable to our viewers.
So now you're hired as a content creator. What can you say, or how do you contribute to the couple's experience, of their big day?
Okay, there are a lot of things that go on behind the scene, a whole lot of things that go on behind the scene when it comes to weddings, any events in particular. Like we have a situation where the bride is crying because she missed her dad. Yes, there are situations where the bride is crying because she missed her dad is not alive at that particular moment. So we capture those moments and the whole caption comes on it and straight up you post it on Instagram and a lot of people get to relate with it. So not just that, there are a lot of other events other content that just tend to happen during the event process. So
does it mean that for you to be a content creator, your followership on social media must be high?
No. You don't need a very big followership on Instagram. What you need is creativity and relatable content. As long as you can create content that's relatable to anybody, to the online, to the whole world, you're a content creator.
So has there been, or what can you say to you is the most significant moment in terms of, creating content for wedding?
For me, it's just seeing how the most significant moment, I don't think there's a particular significant moment for me while creating content for a wedding. What I enjoy is seeing the love that the both couples get to share. Most times it's not even, they don't say it in writing, but you have to see it from their actions, from the way they move, from the way they talk. Like, it's just very beautiful to experience as a content creator, and for you to be able to bring that out into the public so they could actually see what you are seeing. And I think that's just the beauty of being a content creator.
So if I want to go into the business of content creation, what are the things like those required, the salient things I need?
I would
equipment-wise.
Equipment-wise, I would not say there's the right gadget for content creation because
really?
yes, you would even buy a very big camera and you will see one that is even bigger than the one you have. So it's just creativity. It's just your own creativity and how to relate to the audience. That's just it.
But like those basic, do I need a phone?
Yes,
I need a what?
yes,
So let's just have like the basics.
Yeah, the basic things for to create good content as ideal startup. You need like a good phone. You need a good lightning. Just a good phone, honestly, just a good phone.
So when it comes to editing your photos, your videos, basically, they are basically videos.
Yes, I do just videos.
How do you infuse creativity into it? Is it a skill that you learned, or the inspiration just comes?
It's how I feel like editing a video is storytelling, how you want people to actually feel when they watch their video. So when you go to an event, what you shoot is what you edit. How you felt or how you saw the event to be like is how you edit your video. If it's an event where it's sorrowful, you edit your video in a way that the storytelling tells a very sorrowful, and when people watch it, they all feel sorrow and everything. If it's love, when you go to your event and when you edit it, it has to tell the story of love. So it's basically what you see. It's just emotions and storytelling. That's just it.
So in videography and photography, I know they get to send the content to the couple. So is that same with content creation?
Yes, we send it to our clients, to the couple. Straight up.
So what happens if they don't like the editing?
I've had situations like, oh, I don't like the song. It changed the song. It doesn't fit the vibe. Oh, the song is too Christian. What you have to do is your customer's satisfaction is your #1 priority. So if they tell you, oh, this is no good, you change it. You're pleasing them, not yourself. So as long as they are pleased, that's what you're going for.
Okay, so but have you had a moment where a client was very angry with you for maybe they thought you did not deliver very well on your job? How were you able to handle such a situation?
I had one recently because
in
wedding content, like when you go for wedding jobs as a content creator, you have the videographers, you have the photographers, everybody wants to create content and there's no time to create this content. And if you have a situation where the bride and groom are always rushing like, the king is at the reception, or we need you to come and greet them, and they paid you to create content. We've not created content, like where are you rushing to? Then at the end of the event, they get to tell you, Tedo, you promised me this particular number of videos, you are the complete ones. And I told her, you didn't stay for the content, so how was I supposed to create the content for you? So what we did was, I told her that if she was able to bring videos, I was going to edit them for her, because you didn't stay for the content. How was I supposed to get content for you when you didn't stay for the content? So that was one big thing I got to experience from. So
some people have come out to accuse content creators, or I'll say a different school of thought, that content creators are making couple, to lie in terms of sharing their love stories, because you now have to tell them, oh, pose like this, oh, do like this, oh, smile like this, and all of those things. Oh, you may now kiss the bride even when it's not time to kiss the bride, so that content creators ask for too much. What is your take on that?
I feel like everybody wants the perfect love story, actually. Nobody wants to, everybody wants the perfect thing. So if it will take us to lie, or it will take us to like...
People are part of the problem. I see that.
No, we're not part of the problem. We just want your perfect love story. That's just it.
So you're not part of the problem?
We're not part of it. We are helping you.
Because, with the rate of at which people portray fake love these days on social media, some people would say he's a content creator. Oh, they will tell them to do like this, they will tell them to hold hands, they'll tell them to kiss, and all of those things. A lot
of people need to understand that most people they are camera shy. Like when they're in front of the camera, they want to do it, but they cannot. So we will help you. Kiss your bride. Do all. We are there for you.
The Association of Nigeria.
Yes, so we are there for you. Anything, we are there for our clients.
So there's been also this, I'll say, this tussle, this silent war between videographers and content creators. How have you content creators been able to manage that, being that content creators are the newbies? So it's more like una they steal our job from us?
No, I don't think we don't steal the jobs from the videographers. The work they do, we cannot do them. That is what I feel. I don't know for other opinions, but the work they do, we cannot do them. They do more of technical, cinematic, like they put a whole lot of work during their production and everything. And with our phone and how would I put this? The work we do, I can't compare to the work they do. We all do storytelling, but it's a whole different. When we bring our jobs together, you see the difference. We cannot take the jobs of videographer. It's not possible.
So let's come to the guests. Do you think with the advent of content creators, it has really helped a lot of guests to be relaxed because they know that anyhow, I'll get the content when they post them for social media?
Exactly, yes. So, especially the vendors for events, you have the makeup artist, you have the for event halls, the decorators, so content creators tend to tag them or even collaborate with them when we create our reels and our videos, and I think that's helped everybody. We all relax and say, don't worry, Tedo is there, she will edit the video and tag us.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Exactly.
But so are you one of those people who still feel like videographers, give us our space, let's do our work?
The thing is, we all want the perfect shots. That's just the truth. We all want the perfect
shots. But whereby all of us were running to the spotlight, how are we all going to get the perfect shot?
I believe in respecting each other's space. Don't come in front of my shot and I wouldn't block yours too. I think that would work. And in another way, I wish the event planners, that's before the wedding, before we go to the hall, the event planners can give us, everybody, like a time, probably 1 hour. You the content creator, take 1 hour. You the videographer, take 1 hour. You the photographer, take 1 hour. So
do they do that?
They don't.
Okay, but I know of an event planner in the state that does that.
Oh, I've never worked with her before.
I know that. So what she does is during weddings, wedding show, we have an all expense paid wedding.
Yes.
So and I saw it, and at some point, initially I was angry with the first edition with the way she said, Ruthie, you know what? Just relax. You see all of these people. After now, the couple would not have anything memorable for their content. So let's create content for them. So she asked the bouncers to shut the door. So we just had only the couple and the bridal team and all of that there. So the creator, the videographer and all of that, they created the content they wanted to create before they opened the door to guests to start to come in for the reception.
Yeah, I do wish like there will be a space for that.
I say I would not even lie. At that day, people would say, we're tired of standing outside with this, with that. When I went to meet her, I was like, excuse me, Mrs. Forbes, this, and she's like, Ruthie, allow me to do my job. So it was later. At that point, I was, yes, kind of. But later, that's when I understood, because of wedding shop, I started to follow trends, and I've come to realize that a lot of times, couples do not even have some memorable moments from their wedding. Because you just see people, so much distraction, so much this, so much that. Everybody wants to snap.
The rush and everything. You want to go to the venue, calm down and take your pictures. There will not be time for your pictures, so calm down and take them. But they don't tend to understand.
Well, so who is more easy when it comes to you working with vendors? Now let's look at vendors.
Okay.
Which vendor is more easier to work with?
Everyone. I would say everyone. In my house, it's everyone.
Because some people would say, the caterers, they always have attitude. Some people would say, the hairstylists, they always have attitude. They always have attitude.
The problem I have with the hairstylists is the hairstylists and the makeup artists. The morning of the wedding,
they have to be here.
They take too much time.
But again, it's their big day. They have to glam them.
The last job I went to, we went we arrived at the hotel at 6:30. We left around 12, but we didn't complete any content because the makeup artist and the hairstylist took all the time.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Let me get that. You got to the hotel
6:30, yeah. Till 12 o'clock, we couldn't get a complete content from 6:30 to 12 o'clock. And what it's most of the time is a hairstylist and the makeup artist.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, but how did that make you feel?
I feel very angry. I felt like I've not achieved anything. Waking up around 6:30 and till 12 o'clock. No. I felt very angry, but There's nothing I could do.
All right, so this is The Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. Stick around, let's take a commercial and we'll be back. Hi everyone, my name is Ruth Egbejule, host of The Wedding Show. Guess what? Season 2 is here and you can't afford to miss it. You know, The Wedding Show is that program where we dish out all wedding content, from wedding trends to how the bride looks, the decoration, whether or not it is a big wedding. For the fastest wedding, we'll look at it and we give expert advice on different wedding topics. This is it. It's fantastic. You can't afford to miss it. No, I don't want you to miss it for any reason. If possible, you should even call a watch party between you, your friends, family members, loved one. It is going to be exciting. So I urge you to always watch it. And it's exclusive to only UTV Africa. Welcome back to The Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. Today, we'll be looking at the importance of having a content creator at a wedding. My guest, Gloria Bernard, whose brand name is Edited by Taylor, is still with us and she has been doing fantastically well to the topic. So which platform is best to post wedding content? Is it TikTok, Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram and TikTok. TikTok will give you a wide coverage, while Instagram, it's the perfect app. Then I feel Instagram gives you the clients, attracts the clients you want, depending on how you brand your page. But TikTok gives you the ability to freestyle, like to do whatever you want to do on there, and to give you like a wider coverage for your audience. So I love TikTok and Instagram.
Not Facebook?
No, not Facebook.
Oh, but do you post on Facebook?
No, I don't have a Facebook account.
Oh, really?
Everyone's always saying Facebook is for the old people. Now we the Gen Zs, we use TikTok and Instagram.
I'm going to reserve my comment.
I know you're on Facebook, Sha.
I'm everywhere. My job permits me to be everywhere. I am everywhere. And I have several accounts because Wedding Show has an account. I have my personal account with Egbejule and all that. So yes. So does Wedding Creator help a couple's wedding to go viral?
Yes, it does. It does, because our contents are really relatable. Even before the videographer would edit, because they take a whole lot of time to edit their videos. We've already dropped like a whole number of contents and it's very relatable to the audience before you know. And we follow trends. So we know what would make a particular content or a particular event go viral. We know the content to actually shoot for a particular moment that would boost interactions and everything.
But do you think people are beginning to adopt, people are beginning to hire your services?
Exactly. I've met people that were like, oh, Tedo, I wish you were around when I got married.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are like, why was there no content creating when I got married and everything? It's really fun when you create it. I feel like it relieves the stress and the whole seriousness. It adds fun to your events and your weddings.
But so being a content creator and you know that you are the buzz of the moment, how does that make you feel?
Feels good. Feels really, really good.
Even with the way you're turning your neck, I already know it feels good.
It feels really good, and it's something I love doing, so it's like a +1 for me.
So before you got into content creation, what were you doing?
Yeah, I was an entrepreneur. I sell bikinis.
Okay.
Yeah, I sell bikinis.
So let's look at the challenges now. What are the challenges you have or you face as a content creator?
The challenges I face as a content creator. One, I would say waking up early because most times we wake up around 5. We go to an event, so we stay till you stand all through the event because nobody will give you a seat to sit down. You're standing, you're walking from morning till night. Then when you get home, you get clients that tell you, oh, I want my videos as soon as possible. You don't rest. You get to edit. Then if you have like a whole team better for you, because while one person is shooting, the next person is editing, so the content comes out really, really fast. Then that aside, there are situations where we're at the event, the guests don't allow us, the content creators, even the videographers, to take content.
Why?
Yes, you see guests with their phone dragging for the spotlight. So most times you just sit back and you just like, what would you do? Everybody wants to take videos. Most times even the MCs that help us and be like, please, if you're not an official videographer, photographer, or content creator, don't come to the aisle. That is when they actually sit down and allow us have our chance to video.
And I was going to come there. Talking about the MCs, do you think the MC should also help out?
Yes, because they listen to the MC, they hold the mic, they give the orders on that day. So I think they do help a lot.
So if someone comes to you and they want to hire your services, what are those first things you tell the person, or how does it work?
Okay, so I would ask you, because we have different packages. I'll ask you with a white wedding, a traditional wedding. Most people already have the contents they want to create before they hire your services. I'll be like, these are the contents I want to create. And I'll be like, okay, fine, we'll create this content for you. Then if it's a situation where the bride does not have, or the couple, they don't have any content or whatever, I'll be like, okay, do your thing. I send videos, I send inspirations. I'll be like, oh, you do like this? Do you like this? Should we do this? Should we do that? Just then be like, okay, yes, let's do this. Then we select the contents we're going to create for that day. I'll be like, okay, yes, we're creating this number of content, we're creating this number. So by the time it comes to that day, you already know what you're doing. So it's just straight to the point. Exactly.
So do you have the challenges? I know there's been lots of talk with the challenges between, or the challenge between videographer and content creators. Is it the same with photographers as well?
It's not though. It's not same. I think they just want that perfect shot. Once they have it, they'll just give you the space that you need. It's not like that. I think the videographers more. The challenges with the videographers and us, because we all take videos.
And everybody just wants to be there for
the perfect,
a period of
moments,
time.
the movements and everything. So that's just it.
So what is that one thing you want to say as a content creator? What is that, if you have to advise somebody as a content creator, let's say a younger content creator, what is the advice you give to the person that, that as at the time you were learning the job, you made the mistake? So what is the advice you give to someone?
I would say is consistency. Because you're not getting clients, or because you're not getting jobs, it doesn't mean you should give up. When I started, I didn't start as a paying. I did free jobs, because the free jobs helped build my portfolio, because nobody wants to hire a beginner. They all want somebody with experience. Honestly, I wouldn't hire a beginner that doesn't know what he's doing. Yes. So you need to do those free jobs. Look for an event planner and tell her, oh ma, I want to join your team. They don't have to pay you. You're building your portfolio. So by the time you get to those jobs, you edit and you see that those jobs will help you grow, will help you improve your skills. Then when you meet a paying client, you get to show them, because definitely they'll ask you, send me videos you've done. So which videos are you going to send? So you send them those videos you've edited, and I'll be like, okay, you're good. Then they'll ask you how much. You state your price. You've got to, so you don't have to really wait and be like, oh, I want a client that will pay me. Do free jobs. Go to an event center. They are doing marriages in almost all event centers in Yenegua every Saturday. So go to an event center. Tell them you want to be their official content creator. Create content for the event. You're building your portfolio like that. You really don't have to wait until whenever.
So do you work alone or you work with people?
I have a team.
You have a team?
Yeah.
So it means that you can be at different places at the same time?
Yes, I can.
You're making so much money. Please, can you hire me, madam?
Oh my God.
Okay, so how has the business of content creation been for you especially?
It has been good. It has been stressful. Most times I cry because of the stress.
Really?
Yes. So most times I cry because of the stress.
Oh.
But at the same time, it's something you love doing. Most times when you edit and you see the results, you'll be like, wow, this is beautiful. And when you even get the encouragement from the clients, oh, Tedo, this is so gorgeous. This was captured beautifully. You just forget about your stress and it's okay, let me continue.
But has the client paid you more or extra for a job well done?
Yes.
Where's my share?
Miss Ruth, please.
You're even here doing it, nodding your head. How did that make you feel?
I felt really encouraged. I felt like, Tedo, you're doing well. You're doing so well. You're getting somewhere.
So are you training people? Is this something you look forward to doing, to train people?
Yeah. I do train.
Or you do at the moment?
Yes, I do train. Like the people under my team, I train them. We have classes and we have physical classes too. I also train on the job. So we'll go to a job, I train you too. So just like that.
So how do you feel when they now leave? I haven't trained them.
I feel sad, but I'm so happy that at least you've learned something and you're growing. You know where you were, that you're growing. So I think that's a good news and that's a good thing.
All right, this is The Wedding Show. We'll be back for the next segment. Stick around. Welcome back to The Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. My guest is still in the studio and it's time for fun facts about weddings. So let's see what Taylor likes. So who usually enjoys weddings more, the bride or the groom?
Depends actually. Most weddings is a bride, most wedding is a groom. But I feel the bride has all the spotlights when it comes to weddings.
So even I was even going to, so with your content creation, does it work like that? Are you, focus mainly on the bride or most of the time?
Yeah, they say how women, we like a lot of things. We like a lot of things. We are the ones that enjoy weddings more. We feel like the weddings are for us, but it's a personal preference. It's still women. When it comes to the women, it's them that they want all the content. And men, we like, please, I don't like stress. That meets my wife.
So what would you like, morning or evening wedding?
Evenings.
Why?
Because all the morning weddings I've seen, there's this rush, there's this urgency for a whole lot of things. So I feel like evenings, you're more relaxed. Whatever you get done, you get done in the morning, and evening, you're more relaxed.
So as a content creator, which wedding would you never forget that you have created content for?
A whole lot.
Which one is like...
A whole lot of weddings. I'll say the wedding show, yeah, because that was my first experience. I did it for free, so I really enjoyed myself. Okay. So it's one wedding that I'll say, oh, I did this wedding for free, and I did it wholeheartedly. So it's something and I enjoyed myself. So it's something I'll never forget.
All right. Thank you for being honest with us on the wedding show. Thank you so much, Glory Bernard. Edited by Taylor, one of the best when it comes to content creation from this side of the Niger. Thank you for being in the studio. And what we looked at today was importance of a content creator at a wedding. So you have heard it all from Taylor. So when next you want to get married, a sister, a close friend, or anybody, you should hire the services of a content creator. Now you know the difference. Do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms. The Wedding Show page is Ruth Egbejule Wedding Show on Instagram. We have a website where we drop content. And also, in case you do not know, Wedding Show on a yearly basis, we help a couple get married. That is, we'll help a couple to do a charity wedding. Yes, and it has to be white wedding. So if you want to get all the details and you feel like you might just be the lucky couple for next year, go to our website, officialtheweddingshow.com, to get all the juicy information. My name is Ruth Egbejule. Bye-bye for now.